You wake up early, rush through traffic, sit in front of a screen for 8 hours, come home exhausted, eat, sleep, and then repeat the same cycle again tomorrow. For most people, this becomes life, and society calls it normal. Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with having a job. A 9 to 5 can provide stability, income, security. But the problem starts when people believe it's the only path. Because most people never stop to ask one important question. Am I building freedom or just surviving? That's the truth about the 9 to 5 life. It keeps you busy enough to survive, but often too tired to escape. After working all day, most people don't have the energy left to build something for themselves. So they postpone their dreams. I'll start next year. I'll learn that skill later. I'll invest when I make more money. But years pass quickly, and eventually, temporary survival becomes permanent routine. That's how people get trapped, not physically, mentally. Because the system rewards comfort and predictability. Work, spend, repeat. Every month starts with a paycheck and ends with bills. And the scary part is, most people never realize how dependent they've become. If one paycheck disappears, everything falls apart. That's not freedom. That's financial vulnerability. Real freedom means having options. The option to leave a toxic job. The option to take time off. The option to control your own schedule. But most people trade those options away for short-term security. And again, there's nothing wrong with working a job. The danger is depending on only one source of income for your entire life, because companies can replace employees, technology changes industries, economies crash, layoffs happen, and loyalty alone rarely creates wealth. That's why wealthy people think differently. They don't just work for money. They build systems that make money without trading all of their time, businesses, investments, skills, assets. Because they understand one thing. Time is the most valuable currency in life, and the traditional 9 to 5 model often forces people to sell most of it just to survive. You give your best energy, your best hours, your best years to build someone else's dream, while your own dreams sit in the background waiting for someday. But someday is dangerous, because someday easily turns into never. Now, this doesn't mean you should quit your job tomorrow. That's not the message. The message is this: use your job as a tool, not as a prison. Let it fund your investments, your business, your future, your freedom plan. Because the goal isn't just to earn money. The goal is to buy back your time. And the people who understand this early completely change their lives. They spend less time chasing status and more time building assets, less time consuming, more time creating, less time depending, more time growing. Because at the end of the day, the biggest risk isn't failing, it's spending your entire life stuck in a cycle you secretly hate. So ask yourself honestly, are you building a future or just surviving until Friday? Because one day, you'll either thank yourself for taking control of your life or regret how long you waited to start.